Thank you, and seriously, thank you. So last week interview did pretty alright, and by pretty alright I mean having more views than anything I ever made in my whole life, and I kinda like that. Getting attention on the internet is rare but not unique, and you know what that means? It's time to make another useless video where I talk for 6 minutes or so about something completely meaningless. I appreciated all your comments and all your support, you're really great. It's actually nice having people that start to follow you for real. It's a nice experience to have for real, so thank you. But even if I would like that, this is not a 5-minute video where I just say thank you and thank you. Because memes. And we already talked a bunch of videos ago the importance that memes have in modern culture. Another important personalities on the internet like lessons in memes culture have talked about how there's an enormous slice of people that actually get their information from memes, since they represent a fun, relatable and often reliable source of information and way less boring than, you know, normal medias that share news. That of course leads to the classic problems of fake news spreading way quicker and funny headlines things being used as a comedic prop getting more attention than important stuff, of course. That things we know that happens. And today we'll also refer as a bunch of different stuff as memes, because it can be pretty difficult to spot what is a meme and what is not. I mean, other than the top text, bottom text thingy, and ironic texts over images and GIFs, there's a bunch of other stuff. And some things can just be considered memes, even if they can go from something like the ruler of everything to things like the Uganda knuckles or the somebody touch my spaghetti. Today's memes can also come from the chosen of the algorithm videos of any kind of platform, from TikTok to YouTube. You know, we already talked about this too. Short videos, usually under the minute or the 2 minutes, and have something like 27 million views, or 5 million at least. These are of course funny videos that we can watch for a bunch of loops, and that's kinda it until we forget it and we make some memes about it. The most of the time that we can spend on these videos are buried in the funny comments under it. And we know what happens there. We all know what happens there. Comments under viral videos can be a wild jungle because, of course, it's a bunch, and I mean a real enormous bunch of people not accumulated by anything, not by a creator, not by any similar thoughts or ideologies, not by any liking at all. They're just random people that are laughing at a funny thing because it's funny and everybody will laugh at that. Except the people that put dislikes on viral videos. And we don't talk about them too. If you know me and you don't, you know that there are 2 things that I hate under there. Political debates, and that has to happen in a way or the other. And the explanation, guys. Oh, the explanation, guys. They create such a fight in my mind that I have to fight for days if not weeks, making memes and viral videos survive in my head more than they ever would in any kind of social media. And don't get me wrong, I'm a skeptic and I like looking for truth stuff, and I watch out for Captain Disillusion, is one of my favorite creators, more creative ones on the platform. But we're talking about something different here, and I would like to put that in consideration. Because if there's something I hate to see under videos like those of the small kid playing chess and having Anatoly Karpov walk into the room in the TV show, or other ones like the cameraman running faster than any of the runners in that video, is that 2 usual guys in the comments that are just like, guys, I know this is funny because it's absolutely real and you all think it's real, but it's actually not. We're sorry. I know, maybe you thought it, but what happened here? It's actually not what you think. I mean, I like the people that are like, okay guys, so that's pretty funny, but that's what actually happened. But even in those cases, was it really necessary? I don't know, it's a fight in myself. Because sometimes by giving context and informations and even real location of the events and everything that happened, the thing just becomes less fun and kinda, I don't know, depressing to watch. If a video is fake, I love seeing somebody just putting down things and saying how fake it is. But can I say that me as a human, I just hate comments like under the one viral video of Anatoly Karpov thing, that one person just writes, guys, I've seen the original show and the kid actually doesn't cry in the end. They actually have a great match and they all have fun together. I'm like, why did you tell me that? I didn't need that kind of information. That wasn't gonna change my view on the world. That wasn't gonna give me an information I was gonna use in a wrong way. Why did you have to explain that to me? I hate having this information. Now every time I watch the video or a friend sends me this video, I'm just gonna be like, haha, yeah, it was edited, so you know. I hate it. And some of these are even YouTubers and make videos that I would like to make, actually. I even love the simple debunkings, like way lesser than Captain Disillusion things. But like for things like Jesus Christ is my N-word, I don't know if I would have made that. Like deep in my heart, there's a side of it that's telling me I really like knowing the truth about this thing. I like that people aren't thinking that this is a real video made in the 90s, but the other side of me is just like, it was just so much funnier before I knew it was fake. It was just so much funnier having in mind this guy in his 50s getting help from a student in the 90s to make this video for their church and saying the N-word, not really knowing how important it is to society as a whole. It's so funny, that campiness of the video and the way it's edited. And even it's the same thing of the runner that outruns all the people in the marathon thing. I don't remember. It's a scenario where there's a cameraman that, like in the meme of the Flash, where the cameraman is always ahead of them, is the faster running thing, is actually ahead of the marathons people stuff. But then there's people in the comments like, guys, you all just got fooled. This was an advertisement. Because, I don't know. Then also the full advertisement got viral as the first clip did. And the comments are just full of disappointment because, oh, wow, guess why? It's what I'm talking about. Because it's not funny anymore. The caption doesn't make any sense anymore. And now my day is ruined. No, it's not, but you got the point. My god, I'm sure becoming a YouTuber with this screaming stuff. Also because sometimes I just feel like it's obvious. Having the explanation under my eyes and having the reality get in my ass that that's fake, because of course it is and I already knew it is, just doesn't make the things better for me. Just makes me feel like kinda like, yeah, I knew this, I didn't know it this much. Now I kinda feel dumb. But it's such a hard mental choice to make as a user of any kind of platform. Also because, again, I'm a skeptic and I just love spending my time on Facebook seeing people that probably just watched a couple of memes and now are flat earthers or something like that. And I'm just there watching them and being like, oh, come on, why does this keep happening? And why it's so fun to me? Like, of course, a bad, non-explained meme can have such a damage on not only society, but on singular people, individuals, and on cultures as a whole. And as I said before, so many times memes use overly exaggerated headlines of news articles and stuff to make fun of them, but that just helps their spreading of those false and exaggerated informations with memes under them that don't help, because now they are relatable in funny way to get the informations again. So of course, like, thank God that we have informative people on the internet that can handle the flows of information and explain it to other people in ways that are as fun and as entertaining under those videos, so that they won't be scammed with other sort of stuff like that. But now it's such a fight every time I see a video chosen by the algorithm, a viral video or anything like that. It's such a fight in myself looking in the comments. I really like that kind of alternative reality where that viral video is very true. And I like imagining that in my mind, be like, oh, this is so funny because this is completely true. And I'm gonna pretend it is completely true for the next 12 seconds it plays, because that's how long I need it to be true. And never again. But I mean, of course, explaining stuff is cool. I just have this fight in myself. But I don't really know. But just remember me as Thedoor, that skeptic boy who loves Captain Disillusion, but damn hates those guys that in that marathon cameraman videos said that it was an advertisement, because of course it was a stage video, but I needed it to know so much about it, and now it's just kinda sad. Bye.